Hi everyone, it's Marie here, founder of Beauty and Soul. Welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, as it is currently the 2nd of January when I am filming this, I thought I would do a recap of some of my favorite skincare products of the year 2023. So to make this simpler, I'm going to divide it into categories per skincare category. So cleansers, toners, serums, moisturizers, maybe hair care, maybe makeup. If you want me to include those, let me know. But yeah, I like seeing what other people put on YouTube about their favorites. So I thought, I've never done one of these. I've never done the kind of like yearly favorite roundup. So why not? I'm sorry, I am recovering from a cold and I'm also 35 weeks pregnant. So I am getting very breathless at the moment. So it might be a little bit pause, play, stop, start, but I will try and cover as much as I can. I think for each category I'm going to try and limit myself to maybe like 5 products. So today I've got 5 cleansers, and this is a mix of both first and second cleansers. So enough of me waffling, let's get into it. So for the majority of this year I have been pregnant, and therefore I've been turning to cleansing oils more than balms. I just find at the end of the day, when I'm super tired and I just want to easily and quickly and effectively remove everything on my face, sunscreen, makeup, all that excess buildup that I've accumulated on my skin throughout the day, I just find oils are a lot easier. They emulsify quicker, you don't have to work them into your skin. And that being said, I really don't like oils where you really have to kind of massage in order for them to emulsify. So when I say emulsify, I mean break down and turn into that milky cleanser that you can easily rinse off. So yeah, I am a bit fussy when it comes to cleansing oils, and one of the ones I've been really loving this year is the one from Skin 104. So this one is their Madagascar Centella Light Cleansing Oil. And when they say light cleansing oil, like you can see how, I guess, more viscous it is than other cleansing oils, but literally one maximum 2 pumps straight onto dry skin, really effectively removes makeup. This one emulsifies so easily. Just add a little bit of lukewarm water to your hands, massage in, it turns into a really silky foam that easily washes off, and my oil cleanse is pretty much done in like a couple minutes. This is from their Centella Asiatica range, which is probably their signature range. It was their original range. They've obviously got a Centella hyaluronic range and a probiotic range now, but this is the kind of like OG, especially their ampoule in the same range. But Centella Asiatica, we've talked about this so many times, it's really good to help alleviate redness, which I do suffer from, especially around my cheek area. But it's also really good for those people that suffer from any irritations or any acne prone skin. So I genuinely feel like because this one is so light to use, it would be really suitable for all skin types, and it's definitely my favorite cleansing oil of 2023. Okay, so moving on to my second cleanser. This is the Yam Root Vegan Milk Cleanser by Isntree. I have probably gone through 3 bottles of this throughout this year. Actually, the first time I used it, I actually didn't read the instructions, and so I was wetting my face and then applying it, and I couldn't really understand the texture. It's a very unusual texture. It's kind of a milky, creamy, slightly sticky texture. But then I saw that you can use it directly onto dry skin, and then since I did that, it's been absolutely game changing. So it has this rich, creamy texture. It's pH friendly at 5.5, but this one is really great for those of you with sensitive skin or drier skin. So I suffer from quite a lot of dryness on my cheeks, especially change of season, and especially during this pregnancy, my skin has been so dry. So I found myself reaching for this cream cleanser a lot. What I like about this one, it's super gentle. So like I said, you can use it as a first cleanser. I'd say I probably wouldn't use it to remove makeup. If I was wearing heavy makeup, I would probably go in with something like the one I just spoke about. But if I'm not wearing makeup or I've only got light makeup, then this really will effectively remove everything. But this is a great morning cleanser, and that's what I really like it for, or after the gym when I want something a little bit more deep cleansing but also gentle, not to strip away that kind of natural oils and moisture from my skin. So I really like this one. Like I said, definitely suited for more drier skin. Actually, the whole range in the Yam Root is really nice. It's probably my favorite from the Isntree collection. I really like the toner as well. It's a very nice milky toner, not too thick, good for all skin types. But this one is really good if you are looking to strengthen your skin barrier, or if you just want a bit of a milder cleanser, or you don't want to go in with a foaming cleanser in the morning. This one is really good. Obviously, as the name suggests, the main ingredient is yam, and yam is full of really good amino acids and nutrients for the skin. But this cleanser also contains rice and oatmeal, which are really good at calming skin and also brightening your complexion. So yeah, and it's vegan friendly, so a really good option there, and definitely one of the cleansers I reached for the most throughout last year. The next cleanser is in a similar vein in that it is more suited for potentially drier / more sensitive skin types. And this one's by Etude. This is from their Sunjung line, and that's the pH 6.5 whip cleanser. So as you can see, it is slightly acidic, and I think a lot of people prefer using a foaming cleanser. For me, I like using a cream cleanser or a gel to foam cleanser, but I've got quite dry skin. But I know a lot of my friends, especially if they're not used to K-beauty, they like the feeling of lathering up a cleanser. So I always recommend this one, because the problem with ones that lather up a lot, usually they contain a higher pH, so a pH over 7, and why that can be not great for your skin is because the pH of your skin actually sits at around 5.5. So anything too alkaline, say a cleanser that has a pH of 8, is really going to basically change the balance of your skin and can impair your skin barrier. So if you find yourself using a cleanser and your skin is a bit dry afterwards, once you've towel dried it or let it dry naturally, then it could be a sign that your cleanser is a little bit too harsh, or you have dry skin and you should alter your skincare routine accordingly. So this one is a good option for those that still like that kind of foaming sensual experience of using a really nice foam cleanser, but don't want to impact their skin barrier. So this one contains green tea extract. The foam is not like that thick lather. It is very fluffy, very light, doesn't have any fragrance. Again, this one is vegan friendly, but I know the Sunjung line is the sensitive line for Etude, and it's really popular, especially their double barrier cream in the same range is really good. So if you do have sensitive skin and you do prefer that kind of foaming texture of a cleanser, then definitely give this one a go. I found that I really liked using this one as part of my morning routine because it's a super gentle cleanse, or as my second cleanse after using an oil cleanser. So the next one we're going to talk about is from 107, and this is their Chaga Jelly Low pH Cleanser. This is actually an empty one because I've gone through so many of these. But this is kind of a gel to foam cleanser. Again, the foam is a really nice gentle lather, but the texture of this one is gorgeous as well. 107, I just love all 107 skincare products. They are such a fantastic brand. But this low pH, as the name suggests, so this one sits at around pH 5, which is great, slightly acidic. Like I said previously, that is the pH of your skin, so you know that this isn't gonna impact your skin barrier. And this one is formulated, I'm going to read off the list of impressive ingredients because I'm never going to remember this. Formulated with 107 special 7-year aged vinegar, which obviously would be full of prebiotics and probiotics. Also chaga mushroom extract, which was kind of a trending ingredient in Korea last year, 2 years ago. Obviously full of antioxidants and a really good anti-aging ingredient as well. Contains mulberry root, Japanese green tea leaf, loads of botanical extracts. It doesn't have any discernible scent or fragrance. If you're sensitive to that, you can actually see the green tea speckled throughout it, which I think just makes it really pretty. Makes for a very good texture shot if you want to do so on Instagram. But I absolutely love this cleanser. I've recommended this to so many people and they've also agreed that it is a really lovely one, and yeah, just really effective. I like using this in the morning, or like I said, as a second cleanser after an oil cleanser. But this one is really gentle, it doesn't dry out my skin, and Steve also loves this one as well. He uses it, hence the empty bottle. And then the final cleanser to round up my top 5 cleansers of 2023 is from Try. This is the Accent Oil Cut Cleanser. You've probably seen me talk about this a lot. This was actually one of the first skincare brands from Korea that I tried back in 2015 maybe, when I went to a Try event when I was living in Korea. I was first introduced to the brand by Joan Kim, if you follow her on YouTube, pardon me, and Edward Avila. They still, I think, rave about Try. But this is a really unique cleanser. It is, they call it an oil cut cleanser because it effectively works as an oil cleanser, so you can apply it directly to your skin. It's a really unique gel consistency, and it is super gentle, so I probably would use this only if I've got a light layer of makeup. If I'm not wearing makeup, then this is fine. You can also use it in the morning as well. But they also use this as a first cleanse if you get a facial at their spa in Korea, which if you ever go to Korea, I highly recommend you visit. But yeah, this is a very unique gel texture, very gentle. As the name suggests, it's called Accent, so it's suitable for acne sensitive skin types. That said, I don't have acne prone skin, but I just find it a really good gentle cleanser to use. I like the fact that it's multifunctional, so essentially if I'm too lazy to do a first cleanse and a second cleanse in the evening, this usually just does the trick, and it effectively will remove some sunscreen, makeup buildup, and I just go straight in with my toner afterwards. But it doesn't contain any oils, so if you are one of those people that love the idea of oil cleansers or want to do a first cleanse but you don't like any of that kind of oily feeling, then this gives you the benefit of an oil cleanse, but it doesn't contain any oils. So it will still, because of the microemulsion technology in this, it will still effectively remove any excess oil from the skin, but will still make sure that you've got the right balance of moisture and oils in your skin afterwards. So again, really good for those with dry skin. It definitely doesn't dry out my skin after cleansing. It also contains papaya extract, which is mildly exfoliating, so even though it is very gentle and has that gel-like consistency, it is gently sloughing away those dead skin cells. So I just find it a really effective product, and like the name suggests, Accent, I know a lot of people with acne prone skin really like the brand Try, and especially this cleanser. So I'm starting to feel a bit dizzy. I think I've probably waffled. I just listened back to some of the clips and I was like, I don't make any sense. In my head, I think I'm making sense. So hopefully that didn't come across terribly. But pregnancy brain is real, guys. I'm so exhausted. I'm living on 2 hours sleep at the moment. And yeah, I'm in the final home stretch. I'm actually sat in baby girl's nursery at the moment because we're working on it. So I'm trying to film as much content as possible so that I can keep getting videos up whilst I transition to my new role as mum. So those are my top 5 cleansers. I will be following up probably with a Jeju vlog, and also go in with top 5 toners. But if there's any categories that you'd like me to cover, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.